everybody, and today we're going to make a video on a couple things we want to finish up for the fall before winter gets here. We put her to sleep. Got a couple things we got to take care of. We're going to go over them today. We'll get to some of them, we'll address them, and some we will not finish in this video. Okay, we're going to start. We're going to work on our heater cooler lines to our heater core. So we're going to get started. We sized them up. We figured we needed 8 feet approximately of heater core hose. And we're going to hopefully it comes apart easy. We take the air cleaner off to start. This is my Truster Helper Ariel. And here we go. Wish us luck.
The best of luck. Take the wing nut off. Fairly easy. A little time consuming, but we'll get it off.
Just don't forget, time is money, and we got lots of time.
Yeah. And beer.
Well, don't tell nobody about the beer.
Okay, she's almost there.
Yep.
Couple more spins. The wing nut is off.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, don't lose it.
Yeah, and the washer, which I almost lost.
Yep. Set it off to the side.
Place it somewhere where you can trip.
And we got the air cleaner off.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit more what we're talking about, what we're going to do. This is the heater core hose, which is right over here. That's the heater core.
Yep.
That's the air conditioning unit. The person we got the car from took it apart, but he did not butcher it, good thing. He put it back intact. So that's the heater core. He took the hose right here and he wrapped it over.
Bypassed.
And he bypassed it from the air cleaner, I should say from the water pump to the manifold. So with a straight head Phillips head screwdriver, we're going to see what we got going on over here and see if it'll pop off easily. And it might go easy, it might go hard, but fortunately this car is from the south. Well, it's older than you, but not older than me.
Yeah.
You're 48, I'm 49, so. But we'll see what we get. Looks like a lot of fun. We got a couple of free minutes, or I should say an hour or two. You could do this. This job is very easy.
Yeah.
Anybody could do it, as long as you got common sense and you take your time. So here we go. I'm going to put you back on the tripod. We're going to get started, and we'll see what we get over here. We're starting to take it apart. Hopefully it pops off the heater core easily. It might not come off the heater core easily, but we hope for the best that it does. Okay, he's got the top one off, so far we're doing good. Save your clamp because you're going to need to reuse these. The job is actually going faster than I thought it was going to go.
For now.
We got to slow down because we're making it look way too easy.
Yeah.
Also, if you put the radio on, it makes the job a little more pleasurable.
Oh, yeah. You forgot. We even had a radio.
FM too, we got FM radio.
Not the car radio.
No. You can't hear the car radio because unfortunately the mufflers are too loud. So we got the car back from the shop yesterday. The mechanic, who's really knowledgeable on his GM products, gave us a list of stuff that he wants us to get done. So we're going to try to start and get most of it done ourselves so we can save a couple dollars. This is easy stuff. And give him the harder things to do, like putting the rear end in. I hope you checked out the video that we did of the burnout with the 411 gears. Am I impressed with the 411 gears? I'm not sure. I'll have to take it to the drag strip and see what my 60-foot times are and overall ET is. Seems like when you drive the car now with the 411s, it's like you're always driving in first gear. But we will find out. So am I happy? I can't tell you. Am I not happy? I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Water hose.
Yep, heater core hose, which is bypassed.
Yep.
We're going to put them off to the side and save them because we're going to need to use the alligator clips on there, or hose clamps, to put it back on. So now, the next step is we got to drain the radiator a little bit because there's so much radiator fluid in there, it's going to leak all over the manifold when we take it apart. So I know this is not the right way to do it, but this is how we're going to cheat on this. We're going to pop the radiator cap off. Make sure it's cold before you start. Feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't want to wear it when you open it. So we're going to take the radiator cap off. A little bit of pressure in there, it's released.
Yep. I did it when it was hot once.
You wore it.
It was in
So-
the emergency room.
So this is just a cheap siphon that I got from when I had a kerosene heater that I saved. And it's been with us for many, many, many years.
And it's been washed out.
Yes, we're not polluting the environment. Get the spider webs off this thing. There we go. Go
Takes
ahead.
2 people.
So we're just going to take about a gallon off, and hopefully that'll be lower because we could take the radiator hose off the bottom or try to drain the pepcock, but that might be too hard. And we want to make sure that we get it done as easily as possible.
Pollute
We'll
the
see.
water. We don't want to pollute the water.
We're going to pollute the environment.
The environment.
Yeah, don't worry about the water. They make bottled water nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you see, it's a lot of fun. If you have somebody you like talking to, working on stuff, get along good, you have a good time. Cars bring people together.
We are not certified.
No, do not try this at home either. I forgot to tell you, do not try this at home. So we're about halfway full on the first gallon of antifreeze, which we're going to save and reuse to help keep the cost of this project down. I spent approximately $6 on the radiator, or I should say heater core hose. We were going to reuse the clamps and reuse the antifreeze, so it's not that big of a project. So we're going to see what we got going on here. If you want, you could drain the radiator. It would be a lot faster, but it's just it's an extra step that you got to keep going and doing. So let's see what we got. Looks pretty good. Take this out. We're going to save it. Open up the top to lose the siphon. Okay. Now hopefully the new hose that we got is going to fit before we go too much further. We're going to take it out and try it. Make sure that the new radiator hose will fit on there and not be too sloppy. So I will get it out of the car. Yep. There might be two size hoses. We might be in trouble here.
It looks like it.
Yeah, we might be in trouble.
Might be a part 2. We didn't know it's 2 different sizes.
But we'll find out now.
Try it on it.
So see what you got here. See if that fits on there. Then pull it off and see if it fits on the other one. That looks like the right size there.
But maybe the clamp will hold it.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. So I'm going to take you off the tripod. We'll take and see what we got here. We're going to go and take this top one off now. We're going to leave this hose. We're going to give it a shot and see what we get. Will that one fit on the other side?
Big one?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, don't forget the clamp.
Yeah, we're just going to put them on a big one for now. Let me get a little bit closer for you so you can see.
Takes a little wiggling and it goes right in.
Okay, you got it here. So we got that. So the next project we're going to have to tackle is getting the little loop we made to keep the antifreeze between the water pump and the body of the car. So
Flathead.
he's going to snug it up just a little bit. See what we get.
Turn the clamp around. Come on, big guy.
We might have technical difficulties, but
Oh, okay.
we're trying to work through it.
Okay. Okay, turn the clamp around. There we go. Okay. There we go. Good.
We're looking good.
So far.
So far, so good, they say. Things are going pretty easy. Sometimes you get lucky.
No.
Sometimes you don't. Most of the time, we don't get lucky.
That's a fact.
But we'll see. First, slinging her up right now. Once we get her tight, we're going to go back to the engine block and disconnect the hose bypass that they made.
Okay, that went ahead.
Looking good. So now
I come here.
we're going to work on the hose. We're going to see about disconnecting this. It's going to leak a little.
Or a lot.
Well, if you don't drain the radiator, it's going to leak a lot. That's for sure.
We'll find
So
out
see what we
next.
got right here. Get this little upper radiator hose out of the way so we can see. So here comes some fluid is going to come out.
A little wiggle in it. And we got
it off.
got
Wow.
lucky.
It didn't leak yet. We'll see what we got in the intake. Into the manifold. Slide your hose up. Be careful of the fuel line that goes to the carburetor.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's see what we got here. She's twisting, so it's moving. It's a positive.
There we go. We good. We're
Wow,
good.
we're good. We didn't lose no radiator fluid. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the radiator hose and we're going to go to the engine block with the top one. We're going to get a rough idea what it is. We're going to cut it down.
That's what this little thing is for.
Yeah, put that in there. Don't forget that. Yeah. That's a nice little hole that keeps it out of the way.
Safety.
Safety first.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to get the razor. Get an idea what you need. We're going to cut it off with the razor. We're going to go to the manifold, engine manifold with it. Okay. We're going to cut it. It cuts very easy. Just be careful because these knives, razor blades, are extremely sharp.
They cut fingers.
They will cut you and you won't even realize it. So you wonder what the red stuff is. And that's blood from you.
And not radiator fluid.
Nope. That'd be transmission fluid if it was red. Put our clamp back on. See what we got going on here. We're going to push it back onto the intake manifold. Okay, we can see it now. Get it so the clamp's easy access.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the razor stuck to the magnetic.
Sorry about that. That's not safety hazard.
Looking good so far. Wait till we do the video on changing the spark plugs with headers on it. That is not fun.
Especially if the headers are hot.
Well, then you burn your fingers a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we got that one tight. We'll see what we got going on the bottom. Hopefully we got enough holes left, which we should, I believe.
Yeah, we got it.
We got to put a little clamps back on. Got his little clamp, face it upward so it'd be easier for you to see and work on when you tighten it. Now this hose looks a little bit smaller, but we're going to see if we get lucky. Because I bought 3/4 originally, 3/4 inch hose. Figuring that would be the size. Make a new cut on there? Or is that cut pretty good?
Yeah, I just want to turn the clamp for the screw this guy. Okay.
Okay, we got the screwdriver right here. So far, so good. Inside the car, we have a water temperature gauge that is mechanical, so we can actually tell the water temperature at all times instead of the stupid one that says cold or hot.
Yep.
So we'll be able to tell if we're leaking antifreeze or if you could smell it. So far, so good.
Yep.
Looks like we're on. And looks like 8 feet of hose was a good guesstimate.
Okay.
We're getting the hose on. Seems tight.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna put it back through this nice little holder we got over here, the adapter holder.
Rear views. I'll call it views here, but
That's cool. Nobody's gonna see. We got that. We'll put that back to the little holder on the fender well.
oh, yep, to safety.
Because we don't want that falling into the engine compartment and get hit by the fan. And putting a nick on it.
It is.
Nice, look at that. It actually looks like it's supposed to fit.
Beautiful.
Nice. Looking
We're gonna go
good.
right to the water pump.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to make a cut maybe. We're gonna measure it out and see what we got.
She's too big.
Okay, too big. We're gonna put her to, I'm gonna step around while he's gonna make a cut on there.
Please, we go.
I might have put it on top of the hood, on top of the roof. There's the little pepcock that goes on the water pump. Some people delete them if they got electric fans. You could do that. You just have to unscrew it and get a 3/4 inch plug and put it in there. Okay,
Blade went.
we're going to put you back on the little tripod so we can find the razor blade, because that's the next $6,000 question. We don't know where we put the razor blade,
Here.
and that's important. Put you back on the tripod. Let's see what we got. I'll back you out a little bit. Got to always try to be prepared while you're making your videos. Sorry about that falling down. Now we gotta find the razor blade. That is a good question. Where did I put the razor blade? Okay. Anyway, so far so good. I'm gonna have to go in the house and get a razor blade. So Ariel's gonna talk to you for a second and tell you what his experiences with changing hoses is.
Oh, yeah. I've changed hoses for the last 20 years. I'm not a professional at it, but I'm pretty good at it. Thank God I got a great assistant who helps out when needed, because we lost the razor blade, but we will find it. This happens normally when you're working on a car. You place a tool down, and before you know it, it disappears. And you're asking yourself, why? I do it all the time, but if you're a professional like we are, you will not lose your tools.
Okay, I'm back. We don't have a razor, but we got utility on it.
As you can see,
Yep.
and it's a Husky, top of the line.
Do not try this at home.
Dangerous.
Okay, you marked it out. Quick measurement. I'm sorry I missed it for you. Just gonna cut it. Be careful. It's very sharp.
Yep. And there it is, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, he's missing a finger. But
Yep.
he's got it done. Yeah.
Hold on, you'll see now.
Yeah. Look at.
It's gone. That was part of the razor blade.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to continue.
It only hurt for a second, though. As I would say, suck it up for the team.
Okay, there she is. Sitting good.
Looks nice, yep. We gotta tighten her up a little. Move this home so you can see.
Here we go.
Okay. So we got it together. It only took 20 minutes.
Yep, now.
No time lapse. We got to put the antifreeze back in, start her up, and we're going to have to also add some antifreeze because now it's going to the heater core, the antifreeze. So we put you back on a tripod, and we'll see what we get.
This is antifreeze. We use funnels.
We got right here. Here.
Okay. Funnel.
From Walmart, of course.
So you have a funnel. It's going to be everywhere. I've done it. Same antifreeze we took out, we're putting back in.
Yeah, saving on the money. It still looks good, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it looks a little lighter, not as mixed as much as we up here in New York have.
75-25.
And we do 50-50 here. Unless nobody's looking. Then we just put water in there.
We can mail it out to you too. $19.99.
Per gallon.
Not add water.
Yep. And if you want, you can get a second bottle. You just got to add shipping charges. It's 37 extra bucks though.
Yeah.
What you looking like? Let me start her up. We'll see what we get.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put you back on the tripod. We're going to start this up and see.
And then we'll add more fluid.
We're going to add some fluid. Maybe we'll get some heat. We'll see. Should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. We back this up here so you can see what's going on
Don't
here.
lick your fingers neither. This is sweet, but
It's poisonous. Yes, yes, yes. Do not leave it out for your animals either. It is not good.
no.
Okay, I'm going to start and see what we get. Okay, right now we're going to check for leaks and add antifreeze. I'm also going to check to see if I have heat inside the car. I'm going to put the defroster on and the cold, the heat to hot, put the blower water on, and we'll see what we get. Right now the car is still cold. It's at 130 degrees. It's been sitting for a while. I have the heater motor on, the fan on high, trying to get cab heat. It's going to take a minute or two to warm up. I'm also going to check for leaks now and add more antifreeze as needed. I'm still looking for leaks. I just spray more antifreeze in. We're going to check it and see what we got. I'm going to check under the car for a minute, see anything that we got, anything dripping. Nothing leaking so far. Looks good. Oh, I found my razor too. There it is. Oh, it fell on the floor. Now we got it. So the radiator's looking. It's a little low, not bad. Only check for leaks up here. Leaking there. Good there. I don't see no leaks yet. The hose has got some heat in them. I can feel the heat in the hoses by touching them. They're both pretty warm. Feel it? Oh. Let's put you back on the tripod. We're going to see what we got going on.